So a domain, have you heard that expression, it's not in my domain? Well, my domain is to do, this just means your area of responsibility. We've been looking at domains that we've been calling membership, promotions, finance, physical infrastructure. So it's just the area of responsibility. Now, the domains don't overlap, and there are not gaps between them. That is to say, we try to cover everything that's needed in our organization, in our member-led group, in our co-op, in our nonprofit, in our company, in our intentional community. What are the work tasks that need to happen? Who's covering which of them? Which domains do we put the tasks in? Well, the finance tasks all go in that finance domain. Well, that'll include things like we take care of property insurance and we take care of liability insurance, property taxes and liability insurance. Oh, in the membership domain, we attract members, we orient members, we help them go through the steps of the membership process, we choose members. Maybe we also have responsibilities to help people in various capacities in our community. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. Maybe that's some other circle in a different domain. We might slice the pie of the domains of our organization any way we want to. Lots of different ways. Okay? All right. So if this is a general circle, and we have 4 big functional circles, we can fit those functional circles into our general circle, meaning we're responsible for each and all of them. We created them as specific little bump outs, you might say, of specificity and focus and concreteness. But we're in charge of finance, membership, promotions, and physical infrastructure. But we've created these. The domains, which I'm now going to make a big circle, and let's imagine we have quite a few circles. All of the circles fit into our big circle conceptually. They don't overlap, and there aren't any gaps. Why don't they overlap? Because we want to make sure that tours is either in membership or tours is in promotion, but we know where it is, and that's who does it. And there aren't gaps. We're not letting certain tasks have nobody looking out for them. We put those tasks in a domain. Why? Because we're being really organized and effective about how we organize the structure of our community, our co-op, whatever it is. So they're not really inside of our general circle, but they conceptually are. I'm making a metaphor. Do you see what I mean? Is it clear? Or is this a little weird? Because I'm making a metaphor, but I don't know how well it's working. Yeah? Yeah. Would someone volunteer to say this, perhaps in other words, about what I mean by, of all the domains, we cover everything, we don't overlap, and there's no gaps? You could say that, or you could say anything you want to.
You're making sure that all the tasks are accounted for, and that no 2 groups have a claim of the same task, because that would obviously create conflicts and confusion, but that everything is accounted for.
That's right. I like the way you say it, Sarah. Everything is accounted for. Well, every single circle has 1 or more aims. Now, this is where it's really interesting. The aims are what we do specifically, not specific tasks, because that's not aims, that's tasks. Not specific goals, because we can start a goal, progress towards our goal, finish our goal, and when we finish the goal, it's all done. And we can have some other goals that we're working on, and then when we finish each of them, they're all done. Goals are temporal. They have a beginning, middle, and end. The ongoing objectives, what we do, is goes on through time. What word did you just say?
Aims are ongoing objectives.
Yeah, aims are ongoing objectives. So, what are aims? It's the things that we produce or provide the people we serve. Who do we serve? Well, we serve our community members or our co-op worker owners, or if we're a business, we serve the people who work here, and we serve our customers. So it's the things we produce or provide. So I'm going to make a little physical object here because produce implies physical. I'll make a little box with a ribbon on it. The things we produce for the people we serve are the services we provide. So I'll make some little wavy lines. That means services that we provide. They're not concrete or physical, but they are things. Now, we cannot deliver a vision. If you ask me, hand me your vision, I can't hand you my vision for why I do this workshop. I can't hand it to you. It's not anything you can get. The mission, how I am making that happen by basically what I'm doing now, putting on this workshop. I can't hand you an abstract thing like Sociocracy workshop. But aims you can hand a person if they're physical things. And services, well, you deliver them. So let's take that word delivered. I really dislike using business terms like deliverables. Have you heard that term? Yes. It's a little bit like metrics. At the same time, these are deliverables because I can deliver them. I can deliver you instruction, presentation, exercises, and Hobbit skits about the 7 parts of Sociocracy. I can provide you that. It's kind of specific, you see? And so the aims are specific things that we produce or provide for the people we serve. Who do I serve? People who would like to have information and knowledge about how to learn Sociocracy and use it in their groups. It's pretty concrete. So if you'll please look in your handout booklet on page 18. Please check number 4. Here is the vision and mission and aims of an organization. Molly, would you be willing to read the vision in a nice loud voice? This is number 4 here, that vision.
A world in which everyone has access to affordable and environmentally friendly travel options that build community and trust.
Okay. Would somebody else volunteer to read in a loud voice the mission? Okay, go ahead, Paul.
To be an effective ethical association responsive to the transportation needs of existing and potential members in our area, to share resources with care and respect, and to reduce greenhouse gases and air pollution in our local community, and raise local awareness of financial and environmental costs of using cars.
Great. The aims of our specific organization, which is Moray Car Pool in Moray County, Northern Scotland. This is a real place. This is really what they do. Would somebody read their aims?
Sure.
Sarah.
Should provide relatively low-impact transportation by providing a variety of well-maintained, clean, affordable, fuel-efficient cars for our members.
They're a co-op. They own cars. They maintain the cars, repair the cars, buy the cars, use the cars. And they do education for other people about why it's a good idea to carpool. And will you join our co-op? Okay. Their mission is abstract. Their aims are concrete. So, any questions about that? Yes?
The only thing when I hear vision, mission, the third thing that I usually see is values, which I find super important. Does that come up? Is that important to you, or what's the place of values in sociocracy?
Think about it. Why would this group have that vision? Why would this group have that mission?
This was a question.
Right.
Yeah.
Why would Moray Car Share, the carpool in Northern Scotland, wish to have people, let's see, what's their vision? To be in a world. This is just their part of Scotland where everybody has access to affordable environmentally travel options.
So you're saying the values are implied?
The values give rise to all of this. The values is why you do it at all.
So do they get explicitly stated anywhere in Sociocracy?
You tell me.
You could if you wanted to. because
Sure, you could if you
you're
wanted
doing
to.
It, and
Right.
like if you're in a little group and like your little group is like maybe doesn't have the same values of the general meeting, but maybe it's the communications functional circle, and we value listening and kindness in our little circle. But we're upholding the values of the general circle.
Well, the general circle would have the values of communication and kindness, which is why they created the communication circle. The general
Right.
circle created it.
Right.
The general circle has those values. Now, we elected people to the general circle. The general circle is representing the whole group. The whole group has those values.
Right.
So, where can you start? You can start by identifying your values. Or you can start by identifying what it is you're doing or like to do, and then you can extrapolate your values. But your values are under all of it all the time. So, totally important. Thank you for bringing that up. But it's just exactly as Lydia says, you can make it explicit or not.